Did you pay Keita yet? Keita is not owed any money from Ace Metaphor tonight's conversation.
Well, that's disappointing.
That's the last.
Hello, my fellow crash outs, reporting for duty. Thank you for watching episode 16 of... One second.
It was... My story was taken away from me.
Yeah.
And now, millions of people online know this perverted lie exaggeration of the story. And my voice has been taken away from me, man.
And
Taking so long is because I moved. I'm in a new spot. I would show y'all the view, but I don't want y'all to triangulate with a fuck I live in.
That reminds me, triangulation. Yes, that's where I left off. So after so many months of fighting, all of us, me, Randy, Kitty, I finally told Mojo Jojo to butt out. Stop calling me with drama. Stop calling me about what this person said and that person said, because it's making it very difficult to function on stage, right? We all have to come together and pretend to be, united, but behind the scenes, we're all stabbing each other in the worst way. It's a toxic work environment, but he didn't want to seem to stop. It seemed like he got pleasure out of that type of pain. All the fighting, as you can imagine, caused a great rift. So I finally texted Kitty and I said, you know what? We're not aligning. It's always something. Even though we all know that it's Mojo Jojo, it's exhausting. So I don't want to be enemies. I don't want to beef, but I don't want to pretend to be friends. And that's when Kitty texted back like, hey, listen, I got to tell you something. We chopped it up on the phone and she let me know that Randy leaked my address. I know no one cares, but I have to protect my child. So I don't play about leaked addresses or personal information. She told me that Mojo Jojo put her in a lot of debt, $30,000 worth of debt. She had to pay $15,000 to a lawyer because her ex beat her up really badly. A gun went off. She ended up getting in trouble and catching a charge. And so she was under a lot of pressure. She also is the only one helping out her family, again, under a lot of pressure. So she told me that she didn't want anything to do with Randy, that the Lord told her that Randy was bad, and now she's revealed to me what Randy has done, so let's get Randy out. And that's exactly what we did. We told Ace that we didn't want to work with Randy, and she was gone. Mojo Jojo had already taken my audience without paying me for it. He called me every single day to take a hold of my merch, and then made it very difficult for me to sell it on tour, again, messing with my money. He pretended to invest or be interested in investing in shows, my show, to put on his app. Those investments fell through, again, messing with my money. So I understood where she was coming from. It made me want to help her. Me and Trippington were already sharing an Airbnb to save money because Mojo Jojo cut funding for hotel, rental, flights, everything. He gave a very, 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 very small stipend, but it still wasn't enough. So since we were already doing that, I decided to, ask Kitty, was it cool if I shared this with Trip? She said it was fine. I talked to Trip. I'm like, hey, listen, all of us are going through it. Trip had been talked about the financial abuse he suffered by the hands of Mojo Jojo. So I'm like, let's come up with a plan. That plan got leaked to Mojo Jojo by no other than Kitty J. Rose. I'll give you more details on that a little later. Good news, guys. It seems I'm going on tour. Look, I'm going to New York, Houston, Dallas, Chicago, Atlanta. Only I'm not. Even though I'm not going to be at these cities here, please still support tonight's conversation. I don't want you guys to unfollow anybody because of me or stop supporting anybody because of me. But I'm not going to be lied on.
And I'm going to go and be careful, but and I have to say this, the reason I'm being careful is because we're now in litigation about certain things.
Right.
All right. But
we are not on my watch. We aren't. I didn't even know, you guys, about this supposed lawsuit against me until my lawyer let me know that the case, got dismissed. He said, your boy is mad. I'm sure. The case got dismissed. Maybe the judge found out it was foolishness and mayhem. In other news, I had to move out the country. I had to move out the country. This was foolishness, mayhemful. But I wanted to detail more of the story, and it's difficult to do it in such short form, and also my experience moving out of the country. And so, if you want to see those things, please follow my YouTube. Even though Mojo Jojo has tried to strike down on my content on all my platforms, I will not be silenced.